Hey Starlight, welcome to my virtual sanctuary. In this video, I am going to be bringing back, I can't do a drum roll, Tarot Tuesday, yay! I've had so many people ask me when I was going to be bringing these back, but I was busy with school and then the holidays, busy with family, and so I didn't really have the time or the energy to really do them. But this is the perfect time to bring back Tarot Tuesday. One, because my semester is over and the holidays are kind of winding down. And two, today is Tuesday and it's New Year's Eve. So this Tarot Tuesday is going to be just in time for the New Year's. And it's going to give you guys all the guidance that you need to step into the New Year's with confidence. So let's get into it. Here's your selection of cards. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go ahead and take 3 mindful breaths in and out, deep as you can, and pick the first pile that calls to you. I'll give you a few moments to choose. Hello, my beautiful starlight. If you're seeing this, then you're seeing it for a reason. The universe brought this video to your feed for a purpose. This is pile number 1. All right, let's get into it. We have the Hermit and the Maiden, and this is with the root chakra stone. I feel like there's going to be a lot of women that are going to be picking out this pile. That is obvious with this Maiden card coming up as the archetype. With the Hermit, it's the need, or more so being within the confines of tradition in the feminine body is what I'm hearing. With the root chakra stone especially, the root chakra, if the root chakra is imbalanced or blocked or anything like that, it's mostly due to possible trauma in that area. We all know that so many women go through trauma or abuse when we grow up. So this may be pointing to some unresolved issues that you are holding on in that root chakra area. So you might be getting cramps and bloating, digestive issues, lower back pain. Stuff like that is pointing to your root chakra being blocked and you holding on to emotions in that area that need to be released. I feel like part of that healing, part of that release is going to be you spending time with yourself. With this Hermit card. Once you have that alone time to yourself, then you're going to be able to know exactly what you need to heal. Another thing that I'm hearing is that you need to be more grounded. With the root chakra, if it's imbalanced, another reason could be because you're not grounding. And grounding is so simple, but it's so out of the way when we think about it in our hectic lives. It's so simple and easy, and if we just take a couple of minutes just to ground ourselves and take care of ourselves for a second, then we will feel a lot better. But because we're so busy, because everything is so hectic, because we got so much going on, we can't see ourselves or envision ourselves growing roots out of our feet for a couple of minutes. You know what I mean? I need you to do that. I need you to do that for me, because your body is literally screaming for some earth energy right now. Your body is yelling for earth energy right now, especially with these two cards popping up together with that root chakra stone. Screaming for earth energy, screaming for earth healing. And you have the ability to give it to yourself once you actually take the time that you need to figure out what it is that you need to heal. There's a lot of unresolved trauma. And the trauma is preventing you from living a happy life all the way. Of course, we have moments where we're happy. But there are bouts of, I'm hearing, like depression or sadness, loneliness, some type of negative energy or feeling. And it's tied to this root trauma. So maybe do some cleansings like Reiki healing or crystal cleansings, or take a ritual bath or something to get your chakras rolling and going again, especially this root chakra. And that will work once you ground more and you focus on yourself and your healing. That's really all I'm getting for this pile. I feel like it's focused on resolving unresolved trauma in the root chakra area. I feel like the only way this is going to be achieved is on your own. Some people are going to be looking for other people to help them. Some people, it's good to have support, but you cannot lean on someone else and think that the healing is going to get done. Support is good. A crutch, when you need to be walking and standing on your own, is not. And that's what some people are in search of. They're in search of somebody who can help them through this tough time. And it's not about helping you through. See, they can be there for moral support without having to take care of you or tell you what you need to do fully. Only you know what you need to take care of you. Only you know what you need to do to reach your full potential. You can't keep looking to other people for advice or for guidance all the time. Sometimes you have to look inside yourself and follow your own gut instinct. Because some people out here are not looking out for your best interests. I'm not saying everybody, but there are some people out here that are not looking out for your best interests. So when you tell them good news, sometimes they're wishing bad on you. Or when you're asking them for help, sometimes they're secretly happy that you're struggling. So you need to be very, very careful, very selective where you get your support from. Be very, very selective and look more towards the inner self than anyone outside of yourself. Does that make sense? Okay. So much love to you, pile number one. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and follow for more. I will see you next week for Tarot Tuesday. Much love. Alright, if you're seeing this, then you're seeing it for a reason. The universe put this video on your feed for a purpose. This is pile number 2 for this week's Tarot Tuesday. So let's get into it with this solar plexus stone. We have Anima Mundi, and the 6 of crystals, which is the 6 of pentacles. Or I'm so sorry. Yes, the Six of Pentacles. Synergy and guidance. Anima Mundi with this solar plexus stone. So, what I'm hearing for this pile is that you have the willpower to achieve what you need to achieve without as much help as you initially thought you needed. Does that make sense? Initially, you thought that you needed a lot of help. That's why we have this synergy. That's why we have this this synergy and gratitude card. The Six of Pentacles is all about asking for help. Having synergy with someone is when you guys are working together to achieve something. But at this point, especially with the solar plexus stone and this Anima Mundi, you have a lot of creative energy and a lot of ideas to put forth in this project, in this idea. You have a lot of creative energy that you're putting forth, and part of me feels like this is your project. Like this is something that you're responsible for, or something that you are interested in, and you thought that you may need like a friend's help or a friend's support in all of this. And Spirit is here to tell you that you may not need as much help as you initially thought. See, you have the willpower in order to make this happen. You have the willpower. So, accept the support from your friends, from your family, from whoever it is that's giving it to you. Accept that support, accept the synergy. Because that synergy is going to push your momentum forward. But the thing is, don't just rely on the help of others to achieve your goal. You have a lot of energy to contribute to this thing, to whatever this thing is, whether it's a project, whether it's a job, whether it's, you know, some type of business, or just any type of big idea. You have a lot to contribute. You may be feeling like you don't have as much to contribute as the other people who are on this project, or whoever's helping you, or whoever's a part of it. But you do. You have just as much to contribute as anybody else. And not only that, you have the power, the willpower to make it happen. You just have to believe in yourself. Anima Mundi, this is about fate. This is about chance. This is about all like destiny, and everything's up to the wind, you know? You, with it being that way, and you having this willpower, everything being up in the wind, and you have this willpower, you have the power to set the sail and catch that wind. Does that make sense? You have the willpower to catch that wind, and to take that wind, to ride that breeze all the way to your desired destination. You have the willpower. You don't need as much help as you thought you did. You don't need other people to do the bulk of the work, because the bulk of the work is going to come from your creative mind. The bulk of the work is going to come from you and your own ideas, and you contributing what you know you can contribute. You have a lot to give to this world. You have a profound purpose, and it's about time that you realize that. So for this pile number 2, I feel like the guidance for you this week is to start digging deep. Start digging deep and figuring out, what exactly do I have to offer? And you will be so surprised to find out that you have a lot more to offer than you initially thought. You have a lot more to bring to the table than you initially thought. Or if you do have a partnership and it's a toxic partnership, and you've had someone tell you that they do more work than you or they contribute more than you, and it made you feel bad about yourself, just know that that's not true. You have just as much to contribute, just as much creative energy, just as much willpower. And you have all the ability to make your dreams happen. You will be so surprised, surprisingly delighted on how easy it is for you to create what you thought or didn't have the confidence to create. You are going to be so surprised. Excuse my puppy. Akasha, shush. You're going to be so surprised when it comes to what you actually have time to contribute. So give yourself a chance. Give yourself an actual chance. Sit down and figure out what it is exactly that you have to offer. What are your creative ideas? What do you want to see happen with this project? Sit down and write it all out. Plan it all out for yourself, and then share it with your partner. I feel like this pile has like something good, something big that's coming into fruition as far as like a business, graduating school, starting some type of partnership, some type of project. There's something big that pile number 2 is bringing into the world, or some big idea that you have that you think that you need help with, or you think you need money for, or you think that you need something for to make it happen, and that's not the case. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you have everything you need to do it right now. That's what you need to know. So, thank you so much for joining me, pile number 2. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and follow for more. And yes, I will see you next week for Tarot Tuesday. Much love. Hello. If you're seeing this, then it's for a reason. The universe put this video on your feed for a purpose. This is pile number 3 for this week's Tarot Tuesday. So let's get into it. So for this one, we have the Sacral Stone. We have the Empty Room and the Hanged Man with the Sacral Stone. So, pile number 3, it seems like you guys are kind of at a crossroads, or at a place where you're not really sure where to go next. You're like, which way should I go? What should I do? You're feeling indecisive, feeling like there's so much potential, but so much potential that it's like you can't figure out where to go to like achieve what you want. With this Hanged Man, it says patience, perspective. So the change in perspective could help you make your decisions. Also, having patience. See, sometimes when we're at this crossroads area and we don't know which way to go and we don't know what to do next, we don't really know what to expect, we try to kind of rush ourselves to figure out which way to go, to figure out our path, right? We think that we need to figure it out quickly, or something bad's gonna happen, or we get some type of anxiety if we don't decide fast enough where we want to go, what we want to do with our lives. Spirit is guiding you to take time to figure it out. It's okay if you don't have it all figured out right now. It's okay if you don't have it all figured out right now. Have patience and maybe try looking at things from a different perspective, and then you'll be able to clearly state what it is that you want and where it is that you want to go. But right now, it is perfectly fine to just chill out and to not have to go or do anything. It's okay to relax. It's okay to chill in an empty room and let your imagination run wild. It's okay to daydream. It's okay to relax, right? With the sacral chakra stone, that is our support. You know, the sacral, or the sacrum in the back, is literally the bottom, the support. It's the part of your back that connects to your hips and your tailbone and your pelvis and stuff. So with that sacral stone being the sacral chakra being in that area, this is about your support. This is about your foundation. This is about you finding a way to be flexible. To be flexible in the face of change. Not everything is going to be going exactly the way that you want it to go. You might be looking at the world from a hangman perspective. You might be feeling like, hey, what is it that I should be doing? I can't even see the shit clearly. You know what I mean? You might be going through that right now, but that is perfectly fine. It's okay. You don't have to have it figured out. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go down the path. You don't have to hurry and figure it out. You don't have to hurry and decide. All you need to do right now is daydream, imagine, visualize, meditate, relax, and think about what your next step is. That's all you got to do. And you don't have to think about what your next step has to be and set it in stone. You just need to think about like possible steps. Like, I could possibly go this way, or I could possibly go that way. You know what I mean? It's about perspective and changing your perspective. Don't stay stuck in one perspective for too long, because that is going to make you feel like you're limited. It's going to make you feel like you have nowhere to go, and that you only can follow one path in a crossroads that has many. So take your time and relax and think about it before you actually run off and go and choose which way you're gonna go. And this could be for any aspect of your life. If you're feeling indecisive in any aspect of your life, this is the pile for you. The indecisiveness will go away in time. You just have to be patient. And once you give yourself that time to figure out which direction you want to go, then you'll be able to go confidently without feeling rushed, without feeling like you need to figure it out really quickly, otherwise something bad is going to happen. Nothing bad is going to happen. You're going to be fine, okay? I promise. So, pile number 3, just take your time, be cool, be patient, and just relax. Just relax. With the sacral chakra stone, this is for your own good, right? You may think that waiting around is not a good thing to do, and procrastinating or being lazy or whatever, but this is the best thing that you could do for yourself right now. Because right now, if you rush into something that you're not ready for or that you're not sure about, then you're gonna regret it down the line. But if you wait and you take time to see things from every perspective and to make sure that you're going down the right path, then you will not regret it. Take this time in this empty room and daydream. Fill this room with your imagination and fill the possible paths with your imagination. Like I said, the possible steps you can take this way or that way. Think about it and actually play around with it. You will actually see that it's a lot easier and you'll feel a lot better once you're 100% sure that this is what you want. So, don't worry about how long it takes. Don't worry about, you know, what's gonna happen. Just worry about what makes you comfortable, what feels right to you right now. Worry about what's gonna make you happy. And then go for it once you're sure. Okay? All right. Well, that's it, pile number 3. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and follow for more. I will see you guys next week for Tarot Tuesday. Much love.